Hello everyone, welcome to Ackerman Recap, and today we will explore an amazing world within the realm of anime. Pickle is now feeling happier than ever since encountering Yujiro. For an entire month, Pickle has abstained from eating and only drank water. As a proud and boastful warrior, Pickle refuses to eat anything unless it puts up a strong fight against him. Whether it's a bull, the world's largest bear, or even a ferocious lion, they all run away when they see Pickle sitting there. However, there is still one untested opponent, the Siberian tiger, the mightiest of the feline family. These creatures can reach lengths of 4.7 meters and weigh 490 pounds. After not being fed for several days, now is the ideal time to release the tiger into the arena. Pickle sees the prey and stands up, swiftly crushing it with a single grip before devouring it. Zetsukayo then approaches Tokugawa, requesting permission to provide food for Pickle. Tokugawa hesitates, as he cannot let a human prepare food for Pickle. However, Zetsukayo has no intention of cooking for Pickle unless it can defeat him. With the help of Lieutenant and Tokugawa, Professor Pain reluctantly arranges a fight between Zetsukayo and Pickle, with Pickle lying on his back in the middle of the arena. Most animals find a secluded spot to sleep, avoiding potential attacks while they are defenseless. However, Pickle is different. He sleeps fearlessly and naturally. Living in the age of dinosaurs, he can sleep so peacefully that it's truly impressive. This sleeping posture exemplifies the creature at the top of the food chain, the regal sleeping posture of a king. Suddenly, Pickle gets up, and the wild beast realizes he is facing a worthy opponent. Without hesitation, Pickle swings his arms, landing a blow on Zetsukayo's arm, causing him to crash into the arena wall, even though he tried to use both legs to remain stable. Zetsukayo realizes that using brute strength alone won't be enough to defeat Pickle, so he resorts to using tricks. As Pickle charges towards him, Zetsukayo sidesteps and delivers a punch to Pickle's primitive face, catching him off guard. He then uses his hair to blind Pickle and sweeps his leg, making the formidable creature fall on his behind. Zetsukayo concludes his barrage of attacks with another punch to Pickle's face. However, Pickle's response to all of this is tears. He cries, and his tears stream down his eyes. A typical person would have died instantly, but Pickle remains seated, shedding tears like this. Pickle charges towards Zetsukayo and takes a powerful uppercut to the jaw. Zetsukayo follows it up with a punch to Pickle's chest, pushing him back. He then kicks Pickle, and after that, he adds 6 more punches. Pickle must have suffered from brain damage multiple times. However, to everyone's surprise, Pickle suddenly raises both hands and slaps Zetsukayo's face. He then picks him up and, while crying and lamenting, bites him twice on the left shoulder. Zetsukayo spins, resembling a primitive caveman, and manages to escape from the predicament. He realizes that his punches are entirely useless against Pickle, who is enjoying the taste of his opponent. Zetsukayo took off his shoes, and the other 3 people in the stands thought he was serious. However, his current feeling is to feel shame and humiliation. In his mind, there are only 2 words left: humiliation and regret. Zetsukayo sheds tears, realizing that martial arts have lost their effectiveness. He gives up on using martial arts against Pickle, resorting to a windmill punch, a move that all kids have used. Now, Pickle feels extremely perplexed as his super-strong opponent evades his attacks as if he were dealing with a bunch of kids. Just when Pickle unleashes a straight punch, Zetsukayo instinctively tilts and blocks it with his leg, before countering with a sweeping punch. The martial arts skills of Zetsukayo are gradually coming back. Even Zetsukayo himself is surprised by this. He turns around and sees a virtual image of his ideal version suddenly appearing before him. The magnificent version stretches out its arms and tells Zetsukayo that he may not use martial arts, but martial arts will not abandon him. Zetsukayo hears the echoing reminder in his ear: let go of your body's worries about protecting martial arts. Only then does he let go of the burden of protecting the 4,000 years of Chinese martial arts history. Witnessing this extraordinary battle, Professor Pain is forced to admit that martial arts are truly powerful. However, Pain points out that Pickle is not suffering from brain damage as Tokugawa claimed, as he conducted thorough examinations upon discovering Pickle. Especially notable are the vertebrae in his neck, which are surprisingly thick and solid, incomparable to humans in terms of structure. Pain believes that at some stage in his life, Pickle may have moved using his quadrupedal stance, leading to the development of his neck in this way. Pickle unexpectedly lowers both hands, assuming a posture similar to that of quadrupedal creatures walking. This stance resembles a lion preparing to thrust itself forward and finish off its prey. With determination, Pickle rushes forward, intending to crush all opponents in his path. After a powerful leap, Pickle collides head-on with the strongest opponent of the day, sending him crashing into the arena wall. Zetsukayo pierces through the arena wall and flies straight through the entrance of the fighter's area, slamming into the opposite wall. The ancient spear has triumphed, Zetsukayo has been defeated, and Pickle sheds tears as he starts moving again. Professor Payne mentions that it's time for dinner, as Zetsukayo and Tokugawa had agreed that if Pickle defeats Zetsukayo, Zetsukayo will become his meal. Tokugawa is not pleased with this arrangement and immediately rushes after Pickle to intervene. However, for Pickle, eating is his way of bidding farewell. He then takes one of Zetsukayo's legs and eats it. Pickle only stops when Professor Payne secretly administers a very powerful tranquilizer. When Zetsukayo wakes up in the hospital bed, he feels deeply ashamed and embarrassed. He had broken his promise to Pickle that if Pickle defeated him, he would allow himself to be devoured like prey. Baki suddenly appears and inquires about his injuries. Zetsukayo had been too overconfident in his abilities and acted as if he had everything under control. Surely the inner pain will follow him to the end of his life. The lesson learned through Zetsukayo's actions is that we should thoroughly understand our opponents before deciding to engage in combat. Otherwise, we will regret our unwise decisions.
Thank you for watching the video. If you find it interesting, please give me one like, one subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to receive the latest videos from me. Don't forget to leave your feedback in the comments to help me create even better content.